That was dumb. Alright, so my name is Matthew Reimer. I am a sophomore. I just transferred from Tri-County. I just went to the I just went to the new student dialogue, the crossing borders, and well, I do believe my group achieved true dialogue because a lot of people had a lot of different opinions, and they all shared them willingly without being judged, and they could just say whatever they wanted and not feel like they were being discriminated against, because we were learning to cross borders and to not do stereotypes, which are bad. You know, some people were more active than others. I wasn't the most active. My roommate Alex, he was probably the most active. He talked for probably 75% of the whole entire student dialogue. He did a little rambling here and there, but you know, it's okay. But then there was the other ones that were reserved. Like my other roommate, Greg, he was in there with me. He just wouldn't talk. Like, even when he was cued to talk, he would just give the minimal answer. You know, it's just, you gotta participate if you want to get something out of something, you know? Alright, in my group, I played the role. We had to figure out stereotypes for different, you know, areas and races. We got the Asian continent, and I had to come up with different stereotypes that are common for them. And you know, usually for most of the stereotypes, the areas, they were all bad. Like, they weren't good stereotypes, or I mean, they weren't considerably bad, they just weren't good. But you know, that's just not good. People really shouldn't just judge others like that. In my role in the group, though, I think I gave a lot of input on stereotypes that I've heard over times. You know, and it's bad that I know so many, I guess, but you know, well, my other roommate Steven over here, he was in the crossing borders, and he learned a little thing too, you know. This is Steven.
Howdy, y'all. My name's Steven. I'm from Chucktown, South Carolina. I'm a Lutheran, and I learned a lot about crossing borders. You know, I learned that it's wrong to judge people that are crossing borders. Okay, I'll cross the border to Virginia. It's the best state.
Alright, get out of here. Alright, I'm sorry about that. That was terrible. Alright. I thought he would give a better input into the conversation, but obviously not. But you know, I learned a lot about how you can't just have one story. If you hear one story on something, on any kind of subject, you'll just, you know, that's all you'll know about it. Like, if you grow up thinking one thing, and that's all you ever hear about it, that's what you're going to know about it. That's what, whenever you think about it, that'll pop in your head. But, so if you find more than one story, like more than one point of view, then you can get the true story of like what it really is. It doesn't matter what it is, like anything. But like the video we saw, like they talk about Africa and how, like, if you think about Africa, what do we think? We just think like the stereotype of just starving, like bad, like no economy, just hear bad things. But that story, like, she said she was from a middle class family and then she said she had a maid, and being middle class, I feel like it's strange to have a maid. So I mean, maybe, you know, I didn't know that there was I didn't know the whole story about Africa, like that they had urban areas just like everywhere else. I mean, it's not all tribes and stuff, you know. But I just, you just gotta be open-minded and just, you know, just gotta. What do you like? Well,
Make sure to be open-minded, y'all.
like you said, just be
I
open-minded.
know a lot of people hate Lutherans, but I sure don't.
Good, because I'm Lutheran. All right.
Me too.
All right. So yeah, just basically what I learned from the whole thing was to be open-minded and not judge others too quickly. Just mainly just judge others on their character instead of their just where they're from or
What kind of clothes they wear.
Yeah, exactly.
And how their booties look.
I do think this dialogue is useful in my university experience because there's a lot of diverse people here, and you can get to know them if you just don't judge them quickly and rule out the fact that you can hang out with them and be friends before just because of their race or where they're from. Just be open-minded. That's the main theme here that I learned in crossing borders, and I feel like it helped a lot. And that's about it. And that will end my vlog.